Hello guys and welcome to another BeamNG drive video. Today it is episode number 3 at the Endurodrome. So last time we took a truck round that did alright, glitched out a little bit. We took some nice, what did we even take round? We took round a hopper and that sort of did pretty well. I'd say it was pretty even with the D series, given we didn't give the D series the full run because I missed where the finish line was. So today we're starting off with a Gavril Gladiator. Old muscle car from 1968. Recipe for disaster, you know, jumps and all that stuff, and a 1968 muscle car, who knows? I actually think so, yeah. We can't even handle the jumps. Oh dear, this thing's a bit all over the place, isn't it? I don't think we tried the Gladiator, did we, when we did the jumping off the cliffs map? Because if I ever go back and do another video on that map, which I might, I think if we didn't use the Gladiator, we have to use it. Because judging by those first few jumps, this thing wouldn't survive, a couple of jumps on that. This thing's suspension is not the greatest, which obviously isn't a very good recipe for a track that is largely suspension based. Good suspension at this track really helps you out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There, we're better, we're okay. And the mud, we survived okay. 7% of damage. Oh, I had to go slow over those rocks. I didn't have a good feeling. This thing survived so far. How's the handling? I mean, if I point the steering wheel straight, the car is going straight, so yeah, that's always a bonus when that happens. Oh, radiator's broken. Oh dear. The suspension might be slightly gone. Given this thing, this thing's had that same problem as some of the other cars had in episode number 1, where now whenever I go near the throttle, it just wants to spin out. If any of you guys know what that is, like what causes it, please tell me in the comments. And obviously episode 1 hasn't gone out yet. Oh dear, the broken radiator unfortunately caused the engine to cut out, so yeah, this thing's not going to make it, sadly. We were doing alright, and then the engine totally blew, so I'm positive that tree just disappeared, the tree I just bumped into. Also, why does pressing the accelerator still make us go forward a little bit? I'm not really sure. Okay. So that didn't survive the engine. Obviously the radiator broke and then the engine just sort of followed with it. So next up, what should we use? There's no, I don't believe there's any, no, there's no useful cars down there. Maybe I should get myself some more mods that we can play around with. So next up, I'm thinking, you know what? I was always thinking, well, it's going to have to get to the point where we use this thing, isn't it? We're going to use the default one, and then maybe a mod one in another episode. We had to use the Bijou Pigeon at some point. I know you guys will probably be screaming at me saying, why didn't you use it in episode 1? I mean, like, this has got to be the most comedic thing in the world. I don't even know if we're going to get past the first jump. I'm going to be using that node grabber tool to flip this thing back over, like, every jump, I think. Like I'm like Jeremy Clarkson right now, trying to get the Reliant Robin from, was it like Sheffield to somewhere? I can't remember what is in. I can't remember what series of Top Gear it was on, but it's like I'm like that right now. I'm making my way around the lap, and I might, just roll over at every opportunity. Obviously, he had celebrities to push him over back onto his side. I'm gonna have the node grabber tool. Although so far, even though I've been saying that, we haven't rolled, which I know sounds odd for an Bijou Pigeon or a Reliant Robin, which is basically what this thing is. Whoa! About the developers of BeamNG, they were like, what car shall we include in this game? And then someone went, how about a three-wheeled you know, mess of a car, and then they went, yeah, that sounds good. I bet they must have had so much fun putting that in the game. And testing it, like, testing this silly little car for all of us to drive, playing the game, and it's just perfect for these crash tests. Oh dear, oh dear. How have we not rolled? I'm really not, I'm starting to question logic here. The car has started smoking. How have we not started, like, how have we not totally broken the car at this point? I am really surprised. Relative or driver? I think we need to go relative. Help with the damage. Oh dear. 6.7%. No, 5. Hang on. If this thing turns out to win, I will just. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do if this thing turns out to win. Oh, never mind. It's not going to win. In fact, we might not be going any further. We just got stuck on a rock. Oh man. Of all the ways to die, I think getting stuck on a rock has got to be one of the most stupid. Well, if it's upside down, I'm allowed to use the node grabber tool. But if it gets stuck, nope, I'm not allowed to use the node grabber tool. So, I know I did for the Ibishi cashier, and that was because it was a glitch rather than a. This isn't a glitch. This is just a case of we're stuck. Oh well. I didn't think the pigeon was going to make it. Just saying. What next? Let's go for this one. Now this one is basically... What do we call it? What's it called? Where is it? The Ibishi Hopper. It's basically a massively... How do I put this? It's a massively, like, overpowered version of the Ibishi Hopper. So we'll call it, I don't know, just the Ibishi Hopper, I guess. This is like the crazy hopper. This thing, I don't know, I think it might win, and if it does, it will be a bit unfair. Because, you know, you can sort of expect this. I mean, I'm pretty sure I took this down the jump. And it was... And it, you know, pretty much... You know, succeeded on the ski jump, so I don't imagine what it will do here. It's just destroying it. Yeah, this thing is probably one of the best, you know, off-roaders in BeamNG. It's a mod, so... So far, so good. Gotta get around this mud now. We're okay so far. Now rocks. Oh! I got on the side of the rocks there a bit. Right, that was... I'm allowed to use this because it's not stuck. We've just flipped, so... Although... Has this thing got a reverse gear? Or we can just go straight up. Oh my word, don't tell me it's going to do this. This thing is super unstable. Wait, there's something wrong here. Right, and we'll try and go top down. And hopefully this time I won't go nuts with the strength like I did with the... Right, have we made it back onto our wheels? We have. Come on. This thing has lost a bit of handling. Okay, we're underway again. So it looks like it's going to survive, hopefully. Oh dear. Handling is totally broken. Right, I need to try and get it straight here. It's going all over the place. Whoa. The handling test at the end could prove tricky at the moment. Oh, we've rolled it again. We're okay. Yeah, this thing hasn't really got much handling anymore. We really haven't got any handling. Right, let's get back on course. I haven't got any handling. Like, seriously, I have not got any handling. I'm full left lock right now. That handling test at the end could prove tricky. I don't think this thing can make it. Oh dear. But this thing can't steer. I'm full left lock right now, and we're going straight on. Okay, that's a fail. Right, I need to get that telemetry thing turned on. Where is it? UI. That's it here. Add. Is it just called telemetry data or something? Here you go, steering position. That's what we want. Where's it gone? Here it is. This isn't a mod, I believe, it just comes with the game, so there. Now you guys can see what I'm doing. So, look, full left lock, and the two wheels are pointing a different way. So, what the? Okay, this thing uploaded like sideways. Hopefully, if I spawn in another car, it'll fix it. Right, next up. What should we use? We're running out of cars, actually. I need to get some more mods. The Satsuma 210. I was saying, the Satsuma we can use tons of. This is a convertible. I'm not sure if that really makes any difference. Might be a bit weaker. Actually, convertibles are a bit stronger, maybe, like on the bottom, but then they're weak on the top to make up. Why is this thing revving without me doing anything? So you can see my steering input now, which is nice. This thing makes some weird sounds. So far we're okay though. Oh dear. This thing's handling is already a little bit. I think it's this might not even be a damage thing. I think it's just got bad handling. Oh, we've lost the rear drive shaft. And I believe this thing is rear wheel drive. Great. Great. Okay, that's the end of it, I guess. If I stop, can't get in the way again. Okay, that's the end of that then, guys. That was quite a quick attempt. It died almost immediately. Now for the Malouk 126p. I think it's called a Malouk. We'll go with the rally spec version, just to give this thing a little bit of a chance. When we did the ski jump, this thing didn't fare well. It is quite, you know, it gets destroyed easily, this car. That's all I can say. Right, I'm trying to find the... Here you go, that's the cockpit cam. The button for cockpit cam changes in like every single vehicle. It's kind of silly. Why is this car vibrating about a bit? Whoa, this thing's difficult to control. Why is this thing vibrating? This hurts my eyes. I'm going outside. That just hurts my eyes. I have to go outside for that one. I can go like that, maybe. Is it okay now? Seems okay. %1.2 damage. But it's actually quite a quick thing, this. Like, quite a quick little car. There's no way this thing's going to be the least damaged vehicle. No way. Not this thing. How's it only on 2.3%? Does the damage, like, ometer not actually work with this car or something? There's no way this is true. I'll have to have a look at it out on the outside. I mean, this is like, you know, if there's ever an unlikely winner, it's this car. I mean, it could be because it's the Rally spec version, but even then, I wouldn't really say it, because Rally cars aren't made to do this. You know, you don't find big rocks like that on a rally on a rally circuit. I was hoping we'd write the car there, but no. But even now, after rolling it, we're only on. Like, is this thing indestructible? I might have to try it in another episode with a non-rally Malouk to try and see. Because I'm wondering. Oh wow, this thing rolls so easily. This thing actually rolls really easily. I mean, I would have thought. I mean, if a pigeon could make it through it, and a Bishu pigeon, I would have thought this thing could make it. Oh, we've lost the rear right tyre. It's been deflated. We're still driving okay, though, amazingly. Oh, never mind, we're not. And somehow we're still leading the damage, as in, I mean, if we finished, like, with this damage right now, we'd be okay. Alright, come on. What the? That makes such a weird sound when it reverses. Oh, we might have lost steering. Because, as you can see, I am steering right. Yeah. That's game over for us, unfortunately, as you can see. This wheel is pointing this way, and this wheel is pointing that way. That's game over. So, sadly, that's it for the Malouk. Now, the last one now, what we're going to use. I'm thinking... Ooh, what am I thinking? What should we use? Sadly, the automation cars aren't very good for this sort of thing. How about an ETK sort of camper? ETK 4000 camper. Let's try this. It's a camper van, basically. An RV almost. I don't know. That sort of thing. It's that sort of thing. So, there you go. That's the driver cam. I mean, the truck did pretty well around here, so wait and see how this thing does around here, I guess. I'm expecting it to do alright. I mean, don't think it'll win. But the truck did alright when we took it round, so who knows? Oh, this thing's brakes aren't very good. Oh dear. We could obviously lose the camper van. Right, the camper part on the back. And I'd rather that didn't happen, obviously. How do we get wheel spin then? No, not wheel spin, like wheel... What's it called? Wheel screeching. Tyre squealing, that's what it is. I don't know how we got that. We weren't even going particularly quickly. Well, this thing's made it over the mud okay. So far so good. I'm not sure how we'll end this. See, see how it handles the jumps later on. That'll be one of the big tests. Like this jump here, this is a pretty killer jump. That did do quite a bit of damage, but we're still okay. Even the handling lot, I'm pointing it straight on, and we are going straight on. So, obviously doesn't hurt us too much. I'm impressed with this big vehicle. So far, this thing's handling okay. I'm actually really amazed. This thing feels genuinely nice to drive. Like, there's nothing wrong with it yet. Oh, that landing wasn't very good. Oh, we could have won it as well. We could have won the competition with this thing. I think we need to go outside to flip it. Right. I haven't got enough strength to actually... There you go. Increase the strength. Unfortunately, how do I get rid of this thing? There. Cool. Away we go again. Oh, I think... Oh, no, we've lost the back wheel. We're still going. We're still going. Even though we have lost a back axle. Hopefully we can do okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Great. Okay. Can we have an alternative route? So, this thing's allowed to skip the handling test, as we haven't got... I mean, one, we know it can handle. So, I'm okay with... I mean, obviously if it couldn't handle and it couldn't fit, then I'd still disqualify it, but... So, we'll take the alternative route round. I don't think it will get round the sign either. We'll wait and see. If it can't get through that, I don't think it will get through the sign either, so we'll wait and see. Nope, it can't get through the sign either. So we'll have to... So no, basically, if something can't make it through the first handling test, it can't make it through that barrier either. But obviously that barrier there doesn't stop us from doing the second handling test, so we still get one in. And there we go! We lost an axle, but this thing actually survived pretty well, I'd say. So guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.